Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's another Mythic Monday, so today we're going to be taking a look at one of the last few figures we have left to review in the Poxxus wave, Arrizak. If Saturday morning cartoons fueled your imagination as a kid and powers your action figure collecting now as an adult, then you're in the right place. Thanks for stopping by and welcome to Saturday Morning Toy Collector. And if you like my content, please consider subscribing. Alright, here we have the package. You can see just about everything he comes with. Some of the stuff is hidden back behind there. We see his faction symbol, and we have his bio right here. What you just need to know is that he's an evil wizard that sided with Poxxus to gain more power. Now, here's a look at the rest of the figures in the wave. I think we've looked at just about all of them except for Zindi, Tharnog, and the good wizard who his name escapes me right now. But let's get this guy opened up and take a closer look. I just wanted to show you guys that there is a secondary tray with so many accessories. You're basically getting a hands pack with this guy, which is insane. And look at all these little bits and bobs down here, some little vials and bones. I just wanted to show that off because this is a basic figure and it's basically a deluxe. We're also going to be taking a look at a couple of the accessories here in this Evil Magic effects pack because that's what this pack is for. It's for this guy. Alright, he does come with two gripping hands on him in the package, and they have horizontal hinges. These have vertical hinges, so it's nice to have those two options. And next up we have two of these kind of like clawing hands that are on horizontal hinges as well. And then we have two of these gesturing hands, and this one is kind of like all gnarled up. It was the way the plastic was turned or twisted in the box, but they are also on horizontal hinges as well. Next up we have a little set of vials, which I love. I love the colors on here. They look beautiful. It's got a little clip on the back, clips on his belt. A couple of other little things to clip on. We have like this little bundle of bones and this little like bird or raven skull, which I really dig. These things are really neat. Try to figure out where they're going to go on him when we get him opened up here. And then we have these two lightning effects done in this bright translucent red, which I really like. You get one long one short one, and then you get his nice staff. And we have already taken a look at one of these staves. It came in the weapons pack, but this one is cast in an all black plastic. You've got that red crystal in there, the little stems that look like Poxxus bug feet, and a little bit of purple touch there at the top, and just looks beautiful. It is a very nice scepter. The one in the weapons pack was like a gold, and I think it came with like a bluish purple gem, if I'm not mistaken. And then we have this one piece like neck and head piece with the backpack. It's not articulated in any way. It's just all one piece of rubber, of plastic, and you see little plugs there to fit into the back. And I can't wait to get that on this guy to see what he looks like. Then we have his bonus head, this little extra head. This is kind of like his powered up head. You can see his eyes are kind of glowing all red. His mouth is open. He's screaming. And then he's got his beard is like whipped into a different, look at that. They even sculpted the back of the beard, which they don't have to, but they did. It's kind of whipping to the side, like wind and magic is like swirling around him. Man, this face is incredible. I love it when we get like a really extreme expression on a face. And then here is Arrizak himself. Have a few errant threads on him, but you can see this head, his eyes are red, but they have some, white around them, and the beard is not, whipping off to one side. It's really nice. I do dig this head sculpt quite a bit. Soft goods from head to toe. Man, this thing is... This little tabard that goes down the front is like wired as well. You have this nice little belt that goes all the way around. It's got a little pouch on the side, a little string there. I have two little loops right here on the side. If you want to give him like a dagger or something, you can slide that in there. I'm assuming the little plug is kind of probably hidden behind that pouch. You have this wired hood that you can pull up over his head and drape it very nicely for dramatic effect. It looks really good. You see the back of his tunic has two holes that line up with the shoulder pauldron holes. Man, he just looks really good. Let's pop this head off. Pop the other head on. See how that looks. And oh man, that's looking really tough. I wonder what the hood looks like with this. It's looking good. I dig it. This head may be the head that goes on him on my shelf. I really dig this. It kind of just plays up and accentuates the evilness of this guy, which I dig quite a bit. But this beard kind of does get in the way, so we're just going to use his regular head for the rest of the review. This little hood piece just comes off. Just slides right over the head peg, the neck peg. Nothing holds it in, and that looks really cool. I guess you could tuck it in underneath his robes if you wanted. Looks like some Velcro holds that together. Let's just, oh, yeah, that just came right off. So yeah, I was right. The little plug is in the pouch to hide that. So let's pull that off. This is Velcroed right here at the top, and anywhere else? Nope, that's it. And then underneath here, we just have that basic 2.0, elf body, that elven buck. This is kind of like the same body that's under the Father Christmas figure as well. You can see the elven style boots. Legs, chest, arms, all that kind of stuff. It's just cast in all black. So if you want to build an army of like shadow elves or whatever, or you just need a whole bunch of these 2.0 black bodies, this is the cheapest way to do it. Just buy a whole bunch of Arrizaks, and you'll have it. Let's see how easy it is to get all these robes back on. Pretty sure it's going to be pretty easy, pretty self-explanatory, but let's just get these on. There we have it, and then let's slip the belt on as well and see if this is going to be easy to plug in. Kind of want to pull it down a little bit. I guess you want to make sure that you have it really lined up across his waist, where you have it at the smallest part of his body to get it to lay down flat, but I'm sure we're not going to have any problems doing this. And now let's see if we can, that's still going to give me trouble for right now. So what I want to do is I'm just going to hold this closed for the moment and try to fool with this back piece here and try to get this lined up and plugged in. So you're trying to line it up kind of blindly because you've got it through the holes in the tunic, but now you're just trying to line up with the holes in the back. It's easier said than done. Sorry, I had to do that off camera. Fooling with the belt and the tunic at the same time was quite an ordeal, but here we have it all plugged in. Everything's tucked in, plugged in. We're doing good. I like how the golden part of the armor kind of pushes the hood up around his head a little more. I do kind of like that. That's really cool. It fills in that gap really nicely. And that armor just really changes the look of this guy, and it adds some dimension to him. And that mix of materials. You've got the plastic, you've got the armor on there, the soft goods. It looks great. The vials slide right in on that belt. Super easy, no problem. I don't think I have any room for those little bones or anything, so maybe I'll leave those off for right now. But you could put them on the back if you wanted, or put the vials on the back and the little bones and skull on the front. But let's see if we can get these arms positioned and play around with some magic effects, or maybe his staff here a little bit, and see how we can articulate this. I'll pop these hands off, and then we're just going to lay some of the magic effects. Now, because of his very thin arms, this is a very loose fit, but you've got the robes pushing against them from the other side, and the width of the hand pushing against it from this side, and it does hold them in place pretty well. I'm not complaining. They fit decently. Sorry, those hands were giving me a little bit of a trouble, but there you have one of the larger effects, one of the smaller effects, and you can see they look really nice. I didn't even have them pushed in all the way just because I didn't want to futz with it too much longer, make this review any longer than it needs to be. But here we have some of the magic effects. You can just lean, kind of just lay carefully across the hands. You could fit them in there for a better fit on your shelf, but I'm probably gonna have to heat these up a little bit and straighten them out because mine are kind of curved from the way they were in the package. Let's give him his staff, and you know what? I really want to put this electricity around the staff, so let's pull that back off and fix it. There we have it. We have the electricity, the energy flowing up around the staff. So let's get this guy standing straight up and down with some other figures in the wave and see how he stacks up. All right, here we have him standing straight up and down. We're going to bring in Thrace here, one of his wave mates and a fellow magic user, and she looks great. That is a custom cape that I have on her from Action Figure Armory. I stand by those capes. And then here we have him next to Kalazir, Brute Scale, so you can see how he stacks up against those 2. And he's looking mighty fine. Boy, these magic wielders are gorgeous. I love it. I'm here for it. I love my wizards. So this guy is absolutely incredible. He's one that I literally just picked up this weekend. If anybody saw my haul post either in the Mythic Legions Cabal or on my Instagram, then you saw what I picked up from Joe Fest, and this was one of the last few figures. I only have one more figure I need to pick up, and that's Starnog, and I'm going to be getting him soon. But I love wizards. I love these robed, hooded, long gray beard wizards, and we got so many magic users from so many different styles of magic users in this Poxxus wave. I am thrilled. It's almost like they made me an entire wave full of dwarves. That's how happy I am. This guy is incredible. The colors look great. He is definitely rocking that 80s Dungeons and Dragons vibe, evil wizard vibe, 100%. He's killing it. I absolutely love this figure and everything you get with him, man. He is a value. I mean, this dude is $37 if you can catch him at a show or you know, like in the Kickstarter, or not the Kickstarter, but the in the pre-order. You know, picking him up at $40 at like a show or something like that is a steal, because this guy is like a deluxe figure. He comes with so much, and this full like set of robes, soft goods by C. Jessam, all the effects, all the hands. This guy's a home run. So definitely get out there and pick up this guy. He is one of the best figures in this Poxxus wave, and he is crushing it. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching. I super appreciate it. Please continue to check us out over at Instagram at Saturday Morning Toy Collector. I am your Saturday Morning Toy Collector. I'm your host, Mark, and I will see you in the toy aisles.